Okay guys, pretty warm out here today, about 92, 93. A little bit downwind, just a little bit, a few miles an hour. Let's hit some balls. Pitching wedge. Oh, 140-yard pitcher wedge right off the back of the green. Caught the back of that ball flush, made a nice divot. 140-yard pitching wedge, guys. Almost no wind, just a couple miles an hour, maybe. 140-yard pitching wedge. Very nice. Absolutely amazing, guys. This swing. If you didn't watch my previous video, I'll put a link in the description. Go and watch it. It shows you how to set up and hit this Matthew Wolff swing, which creates, look at the lag at the top of this swing, guys. Look at the shaft flexes a little bit. Absolutely amazing. So my previous video that I did, I was just doing it in my front room, but it shows you how to set up and actually how to pull the club away. You'll notice in this swing, the handle goes first, right? Club head actually sits still and the handle gets pulled back first. Look at that, guys. This is what Matthew Wolff basically does. He does it a little bit differently, but basically the positions are very similar. And Brad, which I don't remember his last name right now, but he's a former long distance champion from like 15 or 20 years ago. He teaches this swing called the Juju swing. He's also on YouTube, so I'll put a link in the description. Go check out his channel. Guys, this ball went 140 yards. Considering how bad the flippy action is at the bottom, there's some things going on there. A little bit of a chicken wing happening after impact. Considering how bad the upper body work is, I'm just amazed. This swing produced a 140-yard pitch wedge. You know, just for some context, guys and gals, I used to hit my pitch wedge 105, 110 yards. Okay, that just goes to show you that this swing really does produce a lot of lag. It's absolutely amazing. You know, I put in a lot. I haven't really hit balls since 2020 because of the whole COVID-19 ridiculous. You'll notice in Texas here, nobody's wearing masks. Thank God. Nobody here's wearing masks anymore. You know, back in 2020, I put a lot of time and energy into, getting my hip action working, my pelvis action proper, and it's really paid off. In this swing, you can see that before my backswing is even done, my hips fire and help create that lag. You know, a lot of amateurs, what they do is they get to the top of their backswing and then they start moving towards the target and then they start moving their hips. It's way too late. Most pros don't do that, okay? If you're waiting until you get to the top of your backswing before you actually do anything and then you start thinking about your downswing, it's too late. If you notice in this swing, while my backswing is still happening, I'm not done finishing with my backswing, I actually move my weight towards the target and pull my lead hip back. You know, that was all the hard work I did back in 2020, and I'll put a link in the description of this video too for that video, the Sammy Snead training Sammy Snead hip action and pelvis action I put in last year, 2020. It's really paying dividends now, okay? My hip action is just so much better. Hip depth and when the weight moves and how the hips move and when they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. And I can see in this swing that all that hard work has really paid off because it's almost become instinctive. Not quite, but it's almost an instinctive move for me now, so I'm just going to keep working at that. But here in this swing, you can see that, just look at that lag at the top of the swing. You can see the shaft flexes a little bit as I change direction. Yeah, just an amazing transformation. You know, to go from 105-yard pitch and wedge, 110-yard pitch wedge to 140 is just a huge change. And there really wasn't that much wind out there at all today, guys. Maybe 1 or 2 mile per hour wind, so it wasn't like I was getting any wind helping me out. You might be able to see in the background there's some blue flags back there. They're barely not even blowing. They're not doing anything. So This is a legitimate 140 yards. There's some problems happening with the upper body, and there's some flippy action at the ball, and a little bit of a chicken wing after impact. So that there's a bunch of work to be done there. I haven't hit balls since 2020, so I need to put some time in on the upper body and get that sorted out. But what amazes me for as how bad my upper body action is, to still hit this ball 140 yards, it's just a testament to how the Matthew Wolff type swing really does produce quite an amazing amount of lag and creates a lot of club head speed, guys. I mean, how many of you right now, if you're being honest, hit your pitch wedge 140? I'm guessing most of you don't. Okay, there's probably a few of you that do, and you're going to say, yeah, I hit it at 150, and that's great. For you guys that are hitting a long way, awesome. Most people are not hitting the ball that long. Most people are hitting their wedges much shorter. They're hitting it 120, 125, 130, 135, but they're not hitting it at 140 or 150. So I'm really encouraged. I didn't hit the driver very good today, but like I said, I haven't hit balls in so long. It's been months since I've been hitting a golf ball. So I'm not too worried about the driver not being where it's supposed to be just yet, because I need to put some time at the range and just kind of bring things up to speed. Before we move on, guys and gals, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up so you get notified of all the videos as I put them out. Go back and look at the video in the link in the description of this video of me showing you how to set up for this swing, and how you'll notice that the handle actually gets pulled back first, right? The club head sits on the ground, the handle gets pulled back first. That's what's called a juju swing. And it really works. The ball just goes a mile. It's absolutely amazing. I wasn't consistent today. I hit some fat shots, but only hit a few fat shots, actually. Most of my shots, probably like 2/3 of them, were actually a little thin. So the ball would actually go a little, wouldn't get the trajectory it was supposed to get, right? It'd be a little bit low. But that's just because, my rhythm is off from not hitting balls for so long. Absolutely amazing, guys and gals. I really would suggest just take a look at how this lag is happening. You can see the swing is very fluid, right? You can see it's fluid and it isn't stiff. There's nothing stiff about this swing, and that's what makes the ball go so far. Absolutely amazing. Listen, guys and gals, I hope you enjoy your July 4th weekend. It's a great time of year. I'm so happy it's summertime. And hope you all really enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you again soon next time.